Good to have Chris Black back in studio for Sidekicks, and good to have some great soccer over the last few days. The track right now on the boys' side in particular, so interesting. We had a thriller on BCSN last night between St. Francis and Findlay. St. John's has been excellent, although Anthony Wayne coming on to upset them. Who do you like in the track, and how much noise can that conference make going forward?
Well, I'm going to be a little bit biased, full disclosure. I do coach the goalkeepers there when I can get there. But St. John's has really locked the track title down so many years. They're in the pole position right now. Anything can happen. We're still youth sports here. Anything can happen. But right now it's St. John's. But I tell you, that comeback from St. Francis was fantastic. You know, a week left or so, we'll see what happens.
Anything can happen, and it usually does. It's what makes sports so exciting, right? We've got an interesting game in Division III tomorrow. Ottawa Hills taking on Bluffton. We're going to have that game live on BCSN. The Green Bears are looking for revenge. They're number 2 in the OSSCA poll. Bluffton is number 9. Do you like their chances this time?
Yeah, you look at that game. It's an upset game as well from the past couple of years, so it's big for them. Last year, lost in the regular season to Bluffton, then Ottawa Hills. 2 years ago, the surprise really with the Coach Smucker at Bluffton really bringing that program up, upset Ottawa Hills in the regional finals. So the advantage should be on the Ottawa Hills side. It's at their home field as well. Don't think about the last couple of years, but I'm sure that's a little bit in the back of the mind. It's important to win that game, but really, how are they sitting for the playoffs? So important for that Ottawa Hills team. Big expectations to play late into the year.
So I like to bring up the OSSCA polls just for context, but you've been around a while. Can we trust what we see each week in the rankings?
Trust but verify. No, just kidding. You know, it's made up of coaches from around the state, and really what happens is in the individual districts, the coaches will vote. They submit their votes to their district representative. Their district representative then submits the teams, and then all of the district representatives a couple days later then will vote for the top teams in the state, and that's how it goes. So, of course, you're going to get some things where some coaches don't know this team's. You always get the same teams in there. People are going to complain. But towards the end of the year, it starts to even out. And, of course, the mainstays are back up there again. St. John's moving back in. And that's the confusion right there. Great example. They lose their first Northwest Ohio-based game, Anthony Wayne, and a great win for them. And then St. John's jumps into a good spot in the state ranking. That's because that was all done days ago.
Division I girls teams, Anthony Wayne, number 2 in the state, though they lost their first game a few days ago. The schedule tightens up now, doesn't it? Gets awfully tough for everyone in the hunt around here, Notre Dame and Northview too.
Yeah, it really does. And that Anthony Wayne game, the same thing. Their first loss comes after the polls were voted on. However, I'd keep them there. There's no reason to drop them that I can see. But that Strongsville game, that's been a tough one for those two teams the last couple of years, so it's awesome that the coaching staffs keep each other on the schedule. And then the bookend, really, I think for them for the week, Notre Dame this weekend. So Notre Dame, really a big test, a different style of play for Anthony Wayne to see. So that's going to be a fun one to watch. Two of the better teams in the area right now, really probably the top 2 playing on the girls' side. Another cool thing, you look at those schedules, who did Notre Dame, Anthony Wayne play? They played a lot of teams from outside Northwest Ohio as well. So those are teams that other areas can look at for really a bellwether to see where their teams are in relation to district and state ranking polls too.